Sounds good, thank you. That was crazy. Yeah, it was. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're here at Space 220. We actually made it. I was a little worried, but we finally made it. We got through the crowds, and we're about to be taken in to go in the Stellarvators to go up to the space station, 220 miles in the air. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, there were a lot of people out there. We fought through quite a crowd, and there were still a lot of people waiting out there, but we're in here. I think we were like 50th or 60th in line. So I think we're gonna get to go in the elevator soon. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna head in the waiting area. I think where we wait to get in the elevator, and yep, we'll show you guys once we're getting on the elevator, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess let's get going.
Thank you. Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Alright, so this is pretty much the lobby. Over here are the Stellarvators, which take you up to the space station, 220 miles in the air. And that's a picture of it. We're gonna board one of those momentarily when they call us. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna go to space. This is pretty exciting.
All right, we are in line. We've been called. We're about to board. This is
the Centauri Space Station.
It's not gonna focus. There it goes. So Centauri Space Station. We're departing Earth. We're arriving at the space station, and we're boarding, or we're section 2. So that's kind of cool. We don't get to keep these. Someone asked, you don't. It looks like we're about to board. This is gonna be cool. I'm excited. Another thing I mentioned that I wanted to show before we go up, it's kind of hard to see, but over by these benches here, they do have plugs and USBs. So if you need to charge your phone, you can. That's kind of cool. I also wanted to mention I did ask about how to get into the lounge, and they let me know that you wait in the same line, but before you come in when you check in, you just let them know that you do want to go to the lounge. It's a little bit of a different process. We'll show that probably in another video, but yeah, you wait in the same exact line and check in. I'm curious to see how that's going to go also once it's not locked up anymore, once they have reservations. So we'll try to show that process as well, because we will be back with reservations next week. All right, here we go. We are boarding.
I'm surprised that we don't have to. Continue to make your way right around the circle, filling in all the available space.
Oh man, look at that.
Welcome aboard the Stellarvator. In just a few moments, you'll be on your way up to Space 220 aboard the Centauri Space Station. Enjoy the ride.
Our departure speed today is going to be 10,000 miles per hour, which is how people like to drive in Florida.
Aboard the Mark V Stellarvator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the eastern seaboard. Enjoy the ride. I'll be back in a bit with arrival information. Centauri Space Station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open airlock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SB2 cleared for arrival. We're on generator.
And there's no need to worry about gravity because we have artificial gravity here at Centauri Space Station. You'll follow me right this way.
That was pretty cool. I was like gripping my camera because I felt like I was gonna drop it into space.
Oh, that's where they grow their lettuce.
That's all the ingredients are finished.
Welcome to the Centauri Station. How was your
thank you.
ride from Earth to space?
It was great. It was smooth.
Okay?
It was good.
Did that bump you or anything?
Not too bad.
Kind of hold on right here so you guys can have a beautiful.
Oh wow. This is beautiful. This is fantastic.
Okay. And we're gonna have a nice.
Alrighty.
It's too fuzzy.
Right here. Perfect. Thank you so much. Alright, so we're here at the table. Very space looking. You have like these interesting little forks. I guess people don't eat as much in space. And knives, and then these darker cups. But it's really nice around here. I like it a lot. I think we'll have to get up and walk over closer to get a better view of space in a little bit. But overall, really nice. I'm happy with it in here.
How did you enjoy your Stellarvator ride?
It was good. It was
No,
smooth.
it's good.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Where on earth are we coming from?
Down the street.
Some space water right there.
It is. We get it delivered up to the station daily.
Wow.
Oh, a little awkward with the picture.
Thank you.
There we go.
The gravity malfunction for a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a malfunction the first day.
Yeah. All right, Goose, so you have your imported space water. You want to give it a try and tell us what you think?
Sure. You know how I like water. I have specific requirements, things I need in my water, so I'm gonna try it out. It tastes very spacey.
Get a little bit of sediment in there from the moon rocks.
Yeah. Overall, it just tastes like normal water you'll get everywhere else. Nothing too fancy, not like good quality water, but not dishonest. So I'm
How many waters out of 5?
gonna give it a 3.
3 waters out of 5. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can see. We'll get up and walk over there a little bit later, but yeah, you can see all kinds of stuff floating around outside the windows. That's really cool. Yep.
Non-alcoholic.
Yep.
So the blue ones are non-alcoholic.
There you go.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Alright, so we have a planetary punch here. That looks pretty cool. I like the way it's kind of like bubbling. I'm tempted to try one of those.
This is Bacardi Silver, Malibu, Blue Carrasco, Guavo, and Coconut.
Oh wow. Alright, so I got the Atmos Spritz. It's got vodka, blood orange, orange juice, Prosecco, and as you saw earlier, they pour it over cotton candy, so that's kind of cool. But it has a really nice flavor to it. You definitely taste the blood orange is probably the biggest flavor I'm getting there, and then also the vodka. But they work really well together. They're two kind of aggressive flavors, but I like the way they work together. And then obviously the Prosecco is really nice there too. If you like blood orange, this is really going to be a drink for you because that's really more than anything else the flavor that I'm getting here. But it's not bad at all. I think I give it a 3.6.
Wow.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
And then Goo got the Moon Rocks, which actually has pop rocks there.
It's non-alcoholic coconuts, blue cotton candy syrup, lemonade. You know how I like lemonade. Moon dust. Yeah, I guess these are the moon rocks. I don't know if I can put them on top or what they are, but I'm gonna be adventurous today. Let's see that. So I'm sure this is probably an inaccurate way to do it, but let's put some of the moon rocks on top. Why not? Here.
Somebody was on Disney Radio and I heard that.
It's sizzling, that's for sure. Probably wrong, but we'll see. So I get a sip of this. Oh, that's really good. Overall, the coconut gives a good creaminess to it. You get that cotton candy taste, which is really good. I like cotton candy taste. And it does have like more of a lemonade texture to it. Overall, it's one of my personal favorite non-alcoholic drinks I've had here at Disney World. not too sweet. The coconut kind of calms it down a little bit, and I actually really enjoy it. Very, very good. I think overall the Moon Rock drink, I'm gonna give, here, let me get another sip of it. I'm gonna give it a 3.9. Really, really good. Not too sweet, not sweet. The Pop Rocks are a fun addition. I just really enjoy it. It's a perfect drink that's not like too much or too little. So overall, I really liked it. And yes, Kevin is with us. He did get the space greens. Is that what it was?
Space greens. Yep.
Yeah, very spacey. I guess they harvest it from the lettuce thing. There you go. Matt got the calamari.
Yeah, it looks
with
good.
the different sauces. Looks
Got
really
red
good as well.
pepper sauce and I think just a normal like cocktail sauce or something.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And then I got right here the Blue Moon cauliflower, which is tempura fried cauliflower with a hot sauce and blue cheese dust. So if you look, it has kind of like blue cheese to it. Kind of looks like the moon. Which I think the presentation, this is like a pile of cauliflower. This is pretty nice. We'll see how it tastes though. It looks pretty decent. How's the salad turning out?
The salad's really good. The dressing's really good. The drink is very Malibu-ish. So I feel like Malibu, you really like this drink.
Yeah. Looks exciting. It's like popping at me.
It's smoking.
Yeah.
I'd give it maybe 4.2 out of 5.
Wow, that's a high score. I know I'm not like a huge cauliflower fan, but I thought something new, something different. I'm excited to try it for you guys. The hot sauce is really nice here. The only thing I would say, the hot sauce, all of it's on the bottom. Making it kind of, you don't get a lot of hot sauce in every bite. And over here in the top, like on the tower, the top cauliflower here really doesn't have much hot sauce on it at all, which is really, really disappointing because that kind of makes it here. Overall, the texture is good. It's very crispy. Not bad cauliflower. I just feel like the sauce would have been better if it was more evenly distributed.
All right, so I had my calamari. I showed a closer look at the plate a little bit earlier, so I'm not going to show that again. But there's two different sauces here, so I'm going to try it with both of them. I think this, like, more deep red is just a cocktail sauce, so we'll give that a try first. Yeah, just a normal cocktail sauce. It's good. Nothing super different about it, but not bad. Calamari itself is pretty good. Cooked nicely. It's got a nice crisp to it. This other sauce, I think it's a red pepper sauce. Has a really nice like zest to it. I really like that. The red pepper sauce with the calamari. It makes it a lot better. Overall, I'd say the calamari itself is pretty standard calamari, but it's prepared really nicely. I really enjoy the sauces they give you with it. So I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. Pretty decent. Nothing super special or different than any other calamari, but it's good.
All right, so as you can see, as I said earlier, a lot of the hot sauce is on the bottom, which is really unfortunate because I feel like the bottom pieces have just too much hot sauce and the ones on top don't have any hot sauce. So I would recommend kind of moving things around, kind of getting the hot sauce on the other ones. I just feel like the sauce is just either too overwhelming because it's all on the bottom, or you don't get enough. So I think that's really going to make my review go down. The blue cheese was a good addition here. I'm not a huge fan of blue cheese, but I actually found the blue cheese going really good with everything. Really nice here. Overall though, I still feel like the sauce was a huge issue for me. That being said, I think I'm going to give it a 3.5. Definitely not bad. I just wish that the sauce was kind of evenly distributed more, and I wish there was a better solution for that.
So our server just came over and gave these Space 220 trading cards to Goo, collectible trading cards, and she said they come with every mocktail. So that's really cool. That's a fun thing to do.
I don't know if I should open these or just...
Yeah, I don't know.
This could be a fun souvenir.
Yeah. Maybe we'll open them up on Goo to You News Weekly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So,
I like this drink, though. I think it's really, really well done.
Yeah.
Rocks are fun. This is a huge bonus. I mean, I would order the drink just
yeah.
for a little...
Now I'm tempted to get one.
Yeah.
Slide it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Everything look okay?
Yep,
Yes,
perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is interesting. Look at this.
That's like a lasagna or something.
It's the macaroni, so it's like pasta with the sausage on top, the broccolini, the sauce. Everything looks good in this. This is not what I expected. Kind of space inspired.
Yeah.
Kevin, you got the flat iron steak, right? Yep. With the potatoes. Look pretty good. And it looks like, do you have a description of this?
Let me see if I can find this.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got the Centauri burger. Let me try to...
Named after the space station.
It is, yeah. It's white cheddar cheese, bacon, shredded lettuce, those are the fried potato wedges and sriracha aioli. Normally it has tomato on it as well, but I don't eat tomato. So yeah, that's the burger. And we're gonna give it a try and see how it is. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm excited I got what I got. We'll see how this is. It looks pretty interesting. And Kevin just wanted to let you guys know.
Normally it comes with asparagus and potatoes.
Yeah, asparagus and potatoes. But he just got extra potatoes. So you can definitely be customizable a little bit, which is really nice.
I just wanted to show a cross section real quick if I can get it. There you go. There's a look at the burger from the center. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to give this a try. Let's see. This is good. It's cooked really nicely. The sriracha aioli is perfect. I mean, it just goes so well with the burger and the lettuce and the bacon. Just everything blends together so nicely. And the cheese works really nicely with it. I'm only 2-3 bites in, and I think this is probably the best burger I've had on Disney property.
So I had the aioli. What else did I have? Bacon?
Bacon, lettuce, sriracha aioli, white cheddar cheese. Normally tomato.
That sounds pretty normal. What's making it so good?
I guess maybe the sriracha aioli, just everything goes really nicely together. The choice of the cheese.
Is the meat quality good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think overall, just like the bacon is really nice. It's fresh. Just everything is good. We'll see what Goo has to say about his.
So here it is, the lasagna looking macaroni.
It's compact, so if you were in space and you had to worry about not taking too much stuff, it's the perfect macaroni.
Let's try it out. Well,
it's an agave straw. I like those.
The sausage is great. The pasta is cooked to perfection. You have cheese in between it, which makes it more cheesy. This isn't what I'd call a macaroni and cheese. A macaroni, I think it's called. It definitely has like the idea of like lasagna, but I'm not a huge lasagna fan, and I really like this. The sausage really reminds me, I know this place is owned by Via Napoli, but it reminds me of the sausage on their pizza. Pretty good. It goes really good with this and the sauce here. I'm honestly really impressed with it. The broccolini was also a good choice here. It goes good with everything, good with the sauce. But overall, like everything I've had here is pretty decent. I will say the portion size is really good too. You get this huge brick of macaroni here, which I think is really, really nice. Here's a look at the inside. You definitely have like cheese in here. Putting these together, here's the sausage, the broccolini, the sauce on the bottom. Everything goes really good here. I'm very happy with it. Looks like Kevin's having a steak. Any thoughts you want to give?
It's one of the best steaks I had on Disney property.
Really?
Yeah, and the potatoes are very well seasoned. I had a $95 steak at Yachtsman, and I think this is better.
Wow.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Cooked. I like it cooked. I got it medium. It's cooked really well. Very good.
Wow. Overall, I'm just impressed. I mean, I think everything's pretty decent here. This is honestly one of the better restaurants I've had on Disney property.
I mean, overall, I really like this burger a lot. The burger patty itself was really nice. All of the toppings were fresh and really nice. They all went really well together. Whoever designed this burger did a really nice job as far as like which cheese to use, which toppings to use, putting that sriracha aioli on it, making the sriracha aioli. Just overall a really nice burger. Like I said earlier, probably one of the better burgers, if not the best burger I've had on Disney property. Really nice. I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't give 4s very often, but that's a 4. That's really good. Really enjoyable. The concern I have, the food that we've gotten itself is not $55 worth of food. Like even if they charge a higher end for this burger, $20, $25, and then charge $15 for the calamari, that's still not $55. So you're obviously paying a lot extra for the atmosphere, but is it worth that extra money? That's what we're gonna have to decide.
You know, I'm really impressed here. Really, really good presentation. Really, really unique food here. I was really impressed. I was just expecting it to be a bowl of pasta, but this is really, really great. The sausage went really good. The sauces were all good. I was impressed. I do think this is one of the best meals I've had. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest thing I ever had in my life, but still, I mean, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I don't know if it could get a 4.
It doesn't have to.
The atmosphere here really pushes it up to a 4.
Well, you're not.
Well, the
you're just
presentation,
rating
I mean, the presentation in the atmosphere all gives it that 4 rating. Overall, is like the best food I've ever had. I don't think it'll make it into the 4, but if you're considering like the presentation within where we are in space, I think this is definitely a 4 meal. You know,
How would you rate the macaroni if, so keep the presentation, keep all that stuff, but we're not in space, we're not in a space station, we're just in a normal restaurant. How would you rate it?
I think I'd give it very close to a 4, but towards the back of my pasta, it was a little undercooked, which was very disappointing. So if it was perfect, I'd give it a 4, but because of that, I'm going to give it a 3.9.
There you go.
Really, really close to a 4. I mean, this is honestly really, really good. If it was all consistent in the cooking of the pasta, and if everything was better here, it would definitely make it to the 4 range. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But still, very good flavors here. I would recommend this. I'm happy with this. This is a good lunch. So these are the fries with the burger. These are like giant.
Yeah, they're nice, thick cut, crispy on the outside.
Cooked really well.
Really nice texture, good flavor. A little bit salty for my taste, but not bad. I don't know if I could eat all of them. They gave me a pretty big order. Not that big of an order, but big enough that as salty as they are, I don't think I could eat all of them. But they're decent.
We'll get a better view of the whole planet and everything a little bit later. But I just wanted to show all the doors here are themed as well. And also the bathrooms too. So you have like astronauts. So you have the woman astronaut there. Astronauts in the companion restrooms, and the astronaut right here for the men, which is really cool. I think they did a good job of designing here. Yeah, just small little details that are great.
Alright, so I got a drink with our desserts, and our desserts I think are going to come out soon, but this came out. It is the Milky Way, which is chilled espresso, spiced brown sugar syrup, caramel, cream, and a Milky Way bar. Sounds pretty good. The server said that it was really good, so I'm going to give it a try. That's a really nice drink. It just tastes kind of like iced coffee, but it really does taste like a Milky Way in a way. You get the caramel, you get like the brown sugar kind of taste. It's creamy. If I had to have a complaint, I think it's a little bit too creamy, like they put a little bit too much cream in it, and that almost overpowers it a little bit, but you still get that brown sugar taste for sure, and the caramel. I think if you enjoy like an iced coffee drink or like a cold espresso drink, you'll probably enjoy this. I think it's enjoyable. Like I said though, it tastes like it has a little bit too much cream, for my liking at least. I think I'll probably give this a 3-4. Like I said, it's enjoyable. At the end of the day, it tastes like something you can get at Joffrey's. It's not that it's not as unique and special and good as I had hoped it was and that it sounded, but it's not bad. Alrighty, thank you.
You guys enjoy.
Thanks. Alright, so here we have the sticky toffee cake, I believe. It looks pretty good. It looks like it has some bananas on top and some chocolate pearls. This looks really good. I'm excited. Some caramel. I hope it's as good as the one they have at Liberty Tree, which is probably one of my favorite desserts on property. And then over here we have this lemon curd dessert, which really the only reason I ordered it is because based on the description it sounded like it was going to look like a planet, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it does. It's got like the ring around it. It's round. That's kind of cool. We're going to give them a try. Alright, I don't know where you went, but don't really care at this point. I just want to try the desserts. Go on without him. I tried to get a little of the banana with it, a little bit of the sauce, got a little bit of everything. We'll give it a try. So the toffee cake itself, it's a little bit of a disappointment for me. To be honest, by itself it doesn't really taste like anything. You get the flavor of the caramel, you get the bananas, all that, but if you, like I got a little bit on the top where there's no caramel and no bananas, and I tried that. Very little toffee, a little bit, but not nearly as much as I would like. Alright, so we have our lemon mousse here as well. We're gonna give this one a try now. And it is a lemon mousse sphere adorned with white chocolate ring, lemon custard, glazed blueberries, and a lemon curd. So we'll give it a try. Ooh, that is extremely lemony. Like extremely tart. It's like taking a bite out of a lemon. Like, wow. I really had high hopes for this one because I was hoping it would be kind of like a light, refreshing dessert that you can get when it's really hot outside and you just want something to cool down. And in a way it is, but at the same time, it's just so tart, so lemony. I don't know. I keep taking more bites thinking it's not going to be as bad, and then I just get assaulted with a mouthful of lemon. The texture is nice, but I don't think it's enjoyable. No way I would get that again. No way. We'll see what Goo thinks. Goo has finally returned, and he's gonna try the desserts for us.
What do you think of them?
I'm not telling you, because whenever I tell you what I think of something, it impacts your review.
Thanks. Okay. Toffee one right here. I think it's good. Bananas go good with it. It is pretty much like your toffee cake. I mean, it's good. It's just not anything like really, really fantastic. I enjoy it though. The caramel sauce is good. Yeah. It's good though. I mean, I would eat it. I just don't think it's like an amazing, really gooey, really toffee cake. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Let me try the other one though. Alright, I'm gonna try this. What is it?
It's a lemon mousse.
Lemon mousse. Oh, it's like a filling of some sort? Or no, there's
something under it.
Okay. It's okay. The bottom layer of like cake, or I don't know what that is down there, is kind of like chewy. It kind of has a weird texture. It tastes like I'm like eating like little rubber pieces.
I thought it was maybe like some kind of like pickled lemons or something with lemons. Like
I don't like it. I mean, that aside, the lemon is just a little too strong for me, and it just isn't a very good balanced dish here. I mean, if you usually have a lemon thing, you can balance it out a little bit because lemon is a citrus, one of the really, really strong fruits out there. So you kind of need something to kind of calm it down a little bit. This one is a little too much. There's nothing here to calm it down, and in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm going to give it a 3-3. Overall, I think it was a pretty decent meal, though. We're going to give some more thoughts once we go down the Stellarvator once again and go downstairs back to Earth. We'll give some more reviews outside. But overall, decent meal. I think one of the better ones here. And I'm really excited to talk more about this. Before we do head downstairs, I want to show you guys a little tour of the restaurant. This is where we came in. That's where we went on. Stellarvator is right there. Over there is where they make where they grow the lettuce. And then coming out here, they do have the lounge, which is right here. Alright, so as far as the lounge goes, it's just the bar. So the bar is definitely just the lounge, no tables or anything. These tables here are for the meal. So if you want to get any food or drinks from the lounge, I'll let you guys know you have to go to the bar. And going on from that, you have tables on here. We sat over there. And a variety of dining rooms here on the second level, which are pretty nice. I feel like it's nice to kind of get a level up there because you get to see every single part of the Earth, every single part of space, and every single window. I don't know if every single one does it, but most of them do have some fun effects. Fun astronauts flying around, different things in the space. I believe WALL-E makes an appearance too. But overall, if you're sitting down there, you'll pretty much be excluded just to one area. If you're up here, you have a view of the whole thing. So I really don't think you can go wrong if you get a view up here. Going down the stairs, let's go closer. You can kind of see more. There's the Earth. You have some more dining room tables down here. Tables for 2, tables for 6. Most of the tables that are window seats are for either 2 to 4. Sometimes the ones are smaller, and sometimes they might just put 2. But overall, like these seats right here, you have a lot of window seats, and I'm not sure if they're doing requests, but we really want to come back and get a window seat sometime. And I know it's really nice because even if you don't get a view of the Earth, you can see astronauts flying around. Sometimes I think the mission space ship comes through too, so you definitely have a lot of fun things. But really, really nice dining room, great theming. And just all the lights, all the colors, all the small designs, even in the carpet, everything just goes together really nicely. I'm really happy with this. I think we're gonna have to head down the Stellarvator, give some final thoughts outside. But overall, really great meal, really great theming, and we'll talk more outside. There's the lettuce from Kevin's salad. And from Matt's burger as well.
Welcome back. Watch your step as you enter the Stellarvator. We will be on our way shortly. Your journey back to Epcot will be a smooth and quick one today.
Thank you. Well, we're back on Earth again. We'll give more thoughts in a moment, but that was a really fun experience. I like that. It looks like the line is still pretty long out here. The menu's out here. And yeah, this is definitely a long line. Oh yeah, the line is definitely pretty long. I do think that if you were to get in line now, you could definitely get, and I think for dinner at least. So I don't think they go pretty quick. It's a nice experience. I think it goes pretty quick. All right, we are outside now. We're back on Earth. Overall, I thought it was a fun experience. Any thoughts on the food?
I thought, the food. So I really enjoyed the food. I thought it was some of the better food, especially that you can get in Epcot. I'm not a huge fan of any of the Epcot restaurants, so I'm really happy with this edition. I really liked it. The food was great. There were some things that were so-so. I wasn't a huge fan of the desserts. But overall, I thought it was a really good experience.
Yeah. I thought as far as the food goes, my experience was really, really good. I mean, there are some things if I wanted to complain about, I could complain about. But overall, I thought the food was very fun, very creative, and really not bad. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think if we're rating the food here, should we do a full rating or?
Let's just do a full rating because we rated the individual items.
I think as far as the atmosphere, though, I think the atmosphere was amazing. They did a good job with it.
I think that's why you pay the money for the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's why it was really good.
Yeah.
Because really, we were talking earlier. No matter how you slice it, you weren't getting $55 worth of food. I don't think.
Yeah.
So really, you're paying a lot for the atmosphere, which it was. Goose said it was kind of like an attraction, which it was. You went up that elevator and you came back down, and there was a big window that looked like space. So it was kind of like an attraction. Overall, I thought the atmosphere was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought the Stellarvator really made it for me. That was a good. They built everything up really well. I just love that experience. It was amazing. But overall, I thought the experience, the theming, all the colors in there went so well together. I think I really enjoyed the restaurant.
Yeah.
I think rating the restaurant, it's a hard one. Rating with all the experience, everything, I'm really tempted to give it a 4. How about you go first?
I almost want to give it a 4, but I think just the price was a little bit more than it should have been for what you're getting, even with the added atmosphere. Because if you go somewhere like the rainforest, the atmosphere there isn't quite as good, and the food isn't quite as good, but they're still not charging as much as this. So I think I'm gonna give it a 3.9 actually. Really enjoyable, cool atmosphere, really good food. You know, there were some hiccups along the way, but for the most part, really enjoyable for me. 3.9.
I was thinking that exact same thing. 3.9, I think, for me as well. You have any thoughts?
Yeah, I say 3.9 too. It was good. This is my first time being at a restaurant on opening day. The experience was nice. It was good, and it smelled very good, very clean and new. Which was very exciting to see.
Yeah.
Overall, though, I think it was a really good experience. I think usually with your Disney restaurants, when you have a huge, really themed restaurant, it really comes down to that you're paying for the experience and you don't get good food. I thought this was...
Yeah, I was
really surprised.
A lot of the time when you're paying for the experience, and you see it with character dining as well, you get the characters, but the food isn't really there a lot of the time. So I was happy to see good food at this place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But overall, really great experience. I'm glad we got to show it to you guys. I'm glad I got to give you a tour. And yeah, I think it was really great. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more. We have a lot of really exciting things planned coming up. So make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you can see all of it. But yeah, I think that about does it.
So, as usual, I'm Goo.
I'm Matt.
I'm Kevin.
And you're you. And we all wish the goo to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys later.
Happy Halloween. Do, 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 do.